Let me start off with this disclaimer. If you can't engage in the spirit of love and dignity, do not post. Just don't. Just don't bother with it. Okay? And for all of my truth tellers, if you see people who are posting ugly things, do not respond. Okay? Because I'm about to go in. All right? So I want to make sure I get that all set up before I say my piece. Okay? So y'all know that I'm doing my tech startup, right? And y'all know that I focus my marketing on Black women. This is so obvious, I don't even know why I even have to have this conversation, all right? So I market to Black women, but I serve the world, all right? And I have a diverse roster of people who work with me, I have a diverse following, okay? So let's just put all of that in the pot, okay? Now, as a Black woman, I have the right to market to whomever I want to market to. I have the right to have people not be on my page. I have the right to not have you be in my groups. I don't have to be fair. I don't have to include you. There's no law that says I owe you something, okay? So I want to get that in so I can tell y'all what happened. Girl, I was minding my own business, all right? And y'all know I wasn't even messing with nobody, right? Being my own Black fabulous self, right? I start to get messages from Black men who are telling me I'm leaving them out. How? Okay, so they got mad. They're like, well, why are you separating the race? How are you going to leave? I can't even, if you go look at some of my comments now, you'll see them. You'll see what these dudes are saying, right? Okay, so now, to add insult to injury, white privilege feels a need to explain to me, once again, while there is no race, while I'm making up things, how I'm being a racist, how I'm dividing the country, okay? So, I'm trying to fix it, God. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it so I haven't cursed. This is a growth edge, all right? Let me just say it like this. Let me say it like this. Black men have a historical wound around being respected, okay? Black women have a historical wound around being heard. Y'all have heard me talk about this before. This is not new to me. The thing that I'm dealing with, and I want y'all to start contending with this, Black woman, is whenever you stand up for yourself, there's a whole group. I'm not saying all Black men, the ones who are healed and love their moms, no. There's a whole nother group who feel like you're talking down to them. And they're not even connected conversations. But the fact that I'm not saying Black male billionaires or Black people billionaires, I'm saying billionaires who are Black women, is a problem for some people, so for some Black men. And they want to let me know it. Read the comments, you'll see it. You'll see it, you'll see it, right? I'm going to give you an example, all right? And then I'll handle white privilege in a minute. So, y'all know that I'm doing my startup, right? And so there's a Black guy, great man, smart man, no hate, just really a great human being. But because I don't do it his way, Black woman, back me on this, okay? If I don't do it his way, he takes his marbles, he takes his support, he takes his resource, he takes his knowledge, he takes his guidance, and he leaves, knowing I need it. Knowing I need it. I'm new to tech. Y'all know I'm new to tech, right? And it doesn't mean I'm going to win at this. I know I'm going to win. That's not the point. But the thing is, as a Black man, and I want you to be very clear, I don't even think it's bad. I don't think it's personal, but I know it's not good. He has the right to take his stuff anywhere he want to take it. That's a fair call, all right? But when you do it in anger, it feels like punishment. Does that make sense? It's like, if I don't do it the way you want me to do it, you are going to leave me alone and sabotage that which you said you were supporting. Okay? And I want you to be very, very, very clear. It's not because I said I didn't curse him out. It wasn't anything ugly. It simply is, I won't do it his way. Okay? Like, I don't have a mind of my own. I'm like, right? And so that was the first piece, right? Second piece is white people they keep, and it's not all white people, so all my allies, don't trip off this. But there's a cohort of white people who are purposely trying to get me banned, trying to get me close. I'm like, what the hell is this? They're telling Facebook that I'm spreading lies and that I'm causing upset because I'm speaking the fuck up. Because I'm not just taking it. Like, I'm not just allowing them to say whatever they want to on my page, on my line. Okay? Instead of being direct, they go behind the scenes. They start sending emails and doing all that kind of stuff, right? And so, in some ways, I think I'm being shadow blocked, and it's okay. I don't mind. That's why I'm building my own platform. That is why I'm building. Because as a black woman with a voice, girl, they don't want you to say nothing. If I don't comply, I'm starting a riot because I don't comply to being used, and I say that's not okay, and I can't tell a black man no because if I don't do it his way, I can't be supported. What is that? What is that? How is that good? How does that make any sense to any human being that's committed to the future and the success of a race? Do you understand? Like, I mean, this is crazy. I am tripping off of, I took on black women because they didn't. Okay? I take on black women because nobody fights for us. And if they do, I don't see them. All right? And historically, we've always taken care of other people, but who takes care of us? Who puts us first? That is why I'm building a startup. That is why I'm building a space for you. Because you can't even say your piece without all this crazy being, all the emails, all the private messages, all the hate on the line just for speaking my truth. Really? So, and I want to be very clear. I'm not going to not speak my truth. I'm going to say my thing. But I want them to know you're not my fucking God. I don't have to account to white people. I don't have to account to black men who, for whatever reason, feel like I'm supposed to include them and get advice from them, do it their way. That is not my makeup. God did not build me like that. Okay? So I'm never going to be the kind of chick that's going to say, oh, yes, Dad, fuck you. I'm not, and I'm not cursing, almost. Okay? But my point is, my God would never, ever have me do something that wasn't in my own self-interest. My God wouldn't do that. My God wouldn't leave me when I need him. And my God would not sabotage me because you don't like what I say. So you can't, so you're not my God. You're not my God. And if you cannot honor that God has built me for power and empowerment, then go somewhere else. Just go away. I think it's hilarious that people are mad at me and they keep reading my stuff. Don't read my stuff. Don't read it. Don't look at it. You'll be fine. There are plenty of other people. Then go away. But don't come at me like, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think because black women historically, and this is how it is in terms of research, right? That we've always been the workhorse. We've always been the cash cow, the beast of burden, the scapegoat for other people. And I think that when we start taking up our own space, when we start being our own boss, somehow or another that equals something over there. I don't even know what it equals to them, but I know that they feel a need to help me be small. And I'm like, no, you're not my God. God didn't make me small. Okay? So I just want to make sure we're all clear that black men and white privilege, they're not my God. And they're going to do what they do. Okay? And I'm going to keep building. And I'm going to keep speaking to black women. I'm going to keep building. And just for the record, if I can go ahead and get this built without y'all going crazy, all right? Here's the thing that's kind of crazy. the people who are building my platform are black men. How am I leaving black men out when they're the ones who are building the platform? Literally, my marketing team are black man, led by a black man, my app team led by a black man. How is it that I'm leaving out black men when they're building the thing I'm doing? How is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just wild to me that because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not there. Okay? And so I'm gonna surrender I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this, all right? But I want to hear from you, sis, and please share it. Please, if you've been fed by this, share it, because black women need to know. They don't get to say, and there are black men who take away their support. When you don't do it their way, they take away their support, and if they take it, then they weren't for me in the first place. They were what I could get for them. Okay, so please share, please tag, and please post so I can hear. How am I tripping? How have you had this, or is this? I can't believe that I'm getting it from both sides. So I'm tripping off the fact that I got some black men who get mad at me for say I'm talking down because I talk about having 4 degrees. How is that talking down? How is that bad? I do have 4 degrees. I have grossed over 5 million in less than 6 years. Well, how is that bragging when it's true? I don't understand how that is even, why? And then if you go read the comments, you can see they do it on public forums. Okay, so anyway, they're not my God. God is my God. And I want to hear from my sisters. Okay, and if allies and black men want to speak, do it in a dignified way. We're not going to get ugly. It's not necessary. Okay, so, but I'm saying more than likely, I'm going to have to hear from them again, and they're going to say what they say, okay? But if you're going to respond, please respond in a dignified manner. No name calling, no blame, no pointing the finger. Don't tell me how to fix it. I'm not asking you to help me figure out how to be with black men. That is not what I'm talking about. So please don't do that to me. Don't do that. It's not necessary. What I'm doing right now is speaking my truth to my truth tellers, to the people who support me, the people who share my word, the people who are fed by me. I'm not talking to you if you're not fed by me. So don't talk to me if I annoy you. If I annoy you, then don't post. I don't see what the problem is. If you don't like what I'm saying, then don't look at it. I don't see how this could be a problem. Okay? And for the brothers who feel a need to express themselves, I want you to know, I have amazing black men in my life. And a lot of black women can't say that. I have amazing black men. They are exquisite. And they've done the work on themselves to empower my power. They empower my power. That is how they demonstrate love to me. They empower my power. And I thank God for them because I could not do this without them. I have never left black men out. Ever. If you want to look, go back and listen to my other shit. Okay? Never left black men out. And I've always been about black women being free. Nothing changed. So it's a bit insulting to me that black men, or some black men, not all, feel a need to position me as if I am dividing the race. Okay? So I'm just saying my piece. I'm just saying my piece. Just saying my piece. Okay? And it's on my platform, so I have a right to say whatever I want. Now, I'm not going to trip off of it, but it's a little wild to me that the more clear I get on about having black women get free, being able to circulate our money inside of our own circles, not having to go to him or them, that I end up hearing all this, that y'all got a feeling need to express yourself, right? But you weren't expressing that when I wasn't talking about this. How's that a problem? And it makes me think, okay, misogyny is real, white privilege is real, and there's no need for it. Once I build this, I'm going to build something else. It's what I do. I create businesses. That's what I do. So I'm not going to not do it, right? And I have plans, but I can't do everything at once. And it's this fascinating to me that I got black men saying one thing, get mad, and then I got white people trying to shut me down. And it's fine. That is why I'm building my own platform. so I don't have to go through this, and black women have a safe space to speak their truth and not go through all of these shenanigans just to say what's real for me. And I pray to God I'm not the only one, okay? But if I am, I'm still gonna walk this out, all right? So that's all. I'm gonna surrender the mic. If you're fed by this, share it. It's important. I'm just like, you gotta know who your God is. Fear is not my God. Greed is not my God. White privilege is not my God. And black male approval is not my God. You're not my God. You don't get to and try to position me like I have to answer to you. The only person I answer to, the only thing I answer is God. And so it's important that other black women know that when they come at you, when they take away their support, when they be ugly, or when they try to sabotage, that just means you must be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? You must be doing something really great that you got to go through that to get to finish the calling. All right? So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right? So let me hear from you. All right? And push this out. Push it out. And I just think that a lot of times, black women, we end up fighting petty fights right when we need to focus on the future. Okay? So I'm gonna focus on the future. But I wanted to say my piece. Thanks.